Was your host back with the second Pirates of the Caribbean review, which is Dead Man's Chest. Speaking of, I was at the Undertaker show last night and it was a really good experience, you know. But we're not going to talk about that because this is not a wrestling review, but you're going to see my Raw review tomorrow. The release date here was July 7, 2006 in the United States. So 3 years after the first installment, which was actually good. Um, we'll we'll talk about it. Next up will be the third Pirates of the Caribbean one. For some reason the spines has the 2 and 3 in it, but not on the fronts for some reason. Regardless, the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie review did really good in views, so there's that. The wedding. Let's get to the plot. The wedding of Will Turner and Elizabeth is interrupted by Lord Crocker Brackett of his East Indian Trading Company, who arrives at Port Royal with arrested Warren charming them. Seeing Captain Jack Sparrow free disheartening also. Um, Free also despite Warrington, despite having a Warrington commandeering James Norton, resident from Royal Navy, and disappointing after losing his ship, the HMS disappearing in a hurricane while pressuring Jack. Meanwhile, aboard the Black Pearl, Jack is visited by Will Fodder, bone ship Bill Turner, and is marketing with the Black Spot boot ship is a crewman on the Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman? No, SpongeBob's not. That's a Nickelodeon character. I'm surprised there weren't any lawsuits there. But anyways, captured by Davy Jones. Jack previously entering a deal with Jones to raise the pearl from the depths and must now savory aboard the Dutchman or be dragged by Davy Jones' locker by Kennerin. Meanwhile, Reverend letters of marketing instead for Jack Sparrow signed by King Gore. Brackett offers to free Will and Elizabeth in exchange of Will's return Sparrow's compass. Will and find Jack and his crew on an island and then escape from Cameron. Afterward, Jack visits Voodoo Princess Teledonna, who helps in finding the dead man's chest, which holds Davy Jones. Still being hard, Jack implements to find it and free himself from Jones' death. Will make a deal with Jack to find the key to the chest and return of Jack's compass, but is triggered into serving with Jones' crew aboard the Dutchman's ship. In Jack's stare, Jones rise to free Sparrow from serving in his can prove 99 more souls will retrieve with his father boot ship Bill aboard the Dutchman and learn that Jones pressured to key despite losing a game of liar's dice to Jones will escape with the key and climbs aboard the Android trigger. Jones summoned the Karens and sinks the ship, but Will again escapes. Meanwhile, Elizabeth's father, Government, breaks her out of prison, but is captured himself. Elizabeth steals the letter of Margaret from Braggett and makes her way to Tulgila, where she finds both Jack and Darkren Norton. Jack tricks Elizabeth into using his compass to find Jones' chest. All participants arrive on Iceland Corliss, where the chest is buried. A three-way sword fight breaks out. And Jack, Will, and Norton, who all wants the heart of their retrospective goal. Jack wants to sell off the Karen and negotiated his debate to Jones. Will wants to release his father from the Dutchman, and Norton wants to redeem his life as Navy officer. In the chaos, Norton between steals the heart and the letters of Margarine before running off. Pandering to lures away the Dutchman's crew. Jones attacks the Pearl, while the Karen, which kills the most of the crew and destroys all but one of the Pearl's lifeboats. Jack used the boat to Bitterfly flee with battles, but comes back to help Wondering and Karen's with a net of group worm and rum. Jack offers to survive to abandon ship, but Elizabeth resigns the Karen only wants Jack. Elizabeth tricks Jack by kissing him and channeling him to the mast so that the crew can escape while the Karens drag Jack and the Pearl into the depths. Davy Jones seemingly saturated that Sparrow's doubt is settling, opens the chest to find his heart missing. Northern gives Braggett the letter, and Jones' heart resigns him back into the Navy, as well as allow the Eastern India Graduating Company to gain control of Davy Jones, the Flying Dutchman, and the Seven Seas. Jack's crew returns to Tail Darren, where they agree about the possibility of Sparrow at the world's end. Tail Darren includes the captain who greets them, the resurrection Hector Barshana. So that's the next one we're going to talk about. So this one, good. B plus. I give it a B plus. So the next one we're going to talk about is the third one, At World End. Spoiler alert, this is not going to be the last one because we got 2 more to go, I believe. I think so, yeah. Regardless, like this, comment, subscribe to my main channel right here and my secondary channel also. And secondary channel this Thursday will be Survivor Series 2003, a redo of that. And there. Bye. Raw review tomorrow. Bye.